Alright guys, let's take the Hosim X-07 out. See what kind of top speeds we can get on 2 and 3S. This is a 45 amp ESC that is compatible with 2 and 3S. Right now I have the big 5200 milliamp 2S Lipo that comes with this car in here. Let's see what kind of top speed we get. As you can see, I have the blue body on here today. Here it comes with a blue and a red. I got my Milan GPS reader up here, good to, ready to go. It's all linked up. This speed reader, as I've mentioned before, takes a little longer to get a good speed reading, so it'll take several passes here at top speed, but I think we should get somewhere in the 20 mile per hour range would be my guess, just from you know, eyeballing it in some of the test drives I did, you know, a week or two ago. Let's take it out here and see what we get on 2S. There's quite a bit of traffic on this road at times, so have to keep that in mind here. We may have to pull it off to the side here on the spur of the moment. It's just one more pass. Like I said, I just tried to give this module enough time to get a good reading. Let's see what kind of speed we got here. And here we got 24.8, so that's pretty good. A little bit quicker than I thought. I thought it might be around 20, but I said we're getting 24.8. All right, guys, if you wonder where the 3S speed test is, well, I'm going to explain. Car's not broken, still runs. But every time I did a 3S test, I could not get a speed as fast, and I know visually I was going faster than the 2S. It's probably around 30 miles an hour. But the first time I had some really good passes. I braked a little hard. I gotta tell you, I'm not great at driving these cars when they get up to faster speeds. Like I've been driving the RC cars a long time, and I had some pretty quick ones. But this brushless stuff, I mean, it could also be just the fact that these controllers are not quite on the same level as a hobby grade one. But anyway, you know, they can be a little touchy, you know, the brake and stuff like that, and you end up braking harder than you wanted to. Also, how the ESCs program the braking force and stuff like that. So anyway, long story short, I flipped it over, went down to get it, thinking I'm going to have a really good speed reading. And even though I got this turned off now, it said like 17 miles an hour. Like, that was slower than I ever got on the 2S whenever I think at first. I actually tried a 2S test earlier in the day, and I had a lot of interruptions from motor cars and noise. I had to stop it. Even then I got 18 on 2S. But anyway, I was getting slower than that. So the LEDs were flashing, but then when I got closer, everything linked up and away it went. But I went ahead and reset everything and tried it again. You can see from the flip, I've at least the screw's still in there, but the spoiler here is knocked loose. But anyway, everything else is fine. Tried it again and did several passes, and no crashes there. And whenever I brought it right up to me, the car just lost its bind and started that beeping and flashing lights. So that's some sort of a warning it's telling me. Maybe it's a heat warning. You know, this 3S, there's a fan on here, but maybe something is getting too warm, because after I reset everything and plugged it in, everything works fine. So I wouldn't worry about this unless you're driving 3S. It's one time I had it happen. But again, I got them on 17 again, and I know that's not accurate. So I'm going to tell you guys, my unofficial result for this will be probably around 30. That's eyeballing it from years of experience, but that's not an official result, because the 24 seemed on the higher end of what I thought the 2S was doing. So I'm going to have to get a new GPS module, something like one of the Sky RC Bluetooth readers, or probably just Dave at Perth West RC has this budget one that he picked up, I think, from AliExpress. That reads really well, gets quick results, and I'm gonna have to invest in something like that, because this just takes too long, and then I start getting erratic speed tests and results, and there's no way this was doing 17. So I apologize, guys. It's the best I can do for what I got today, but I'm confident in that 2S read. If you get this, you can expect somewhere in the 20 to 25 mile per hour range, and a 3S, I think you're probably around 30. but I can't get an official result for that speed today. So kind of sorry for the way this video went, but whenever you're a YouTuber, unexpected stuff happens. You have to get creative and compromise and piecemeal together something like I'm doing today, or you have to scrap the whole video, and then at that point I have nothing to show you guys until I get a new module. So I'm going to try to do that. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, I'm sorry that the video was not quite up to what I would like it to be, but again, what can I do? And you guys, if you're new, like I said, if you're new, please subscribe, click the bell, that way you're notified when I do upload videos. As always, guys, have a wonderful day.
The power of the dark side.